one of my oldest pairs from Superga. So this particular pair is actually already my third pair of the same style from Superga. I think it's my third pair in over 5 years, I want to say. It's actually the style that I first bought when I started working. Back then when I was in college, I would always buy the Keds, you know, classic white tennis shoe, and then when I started working, I felt like it was too young for me because Keds is more of like a youthful brand that caters toward, you know, the younger generation. So I thought, what's a step up? So I got the Superga. So I really love these shoes because they're so comfortable, and I felt like it's a good in between the Keds and Converse, whereas the Converse makes my feet look like I'm wearing clown shoes. It's too long for my height. I'm 5'2", so I can't really wear shoes that are too big looking. And then the Keds felt a little too wide for my wide feet. So I already have wide feet, so I felt like the style just made it look wider, and this one is a good in between. It's not too like elongated and it's not too fat as well, but it still gives my feet enough room, you know, and it's a style that I think is a classic in the sense that it goes well with everything. I wear it with jeans, I wear it with shorts, I wear it with skirts, I wear it with dresses, and it all looks good in that. And I like how it makes my legs look longer because of how the shoe is shaped. In terms of versatility, I would rank this a 9 out of 10 because in the sense that it goes well with every single piece of clothing that I have, but I can't really wear it to work on the daily basis just because of the material. It's more of a canvas material, and maybe if they have more of a leather version of this one, I feel like I can get away with making it look business casual. So that's why I rank it a 9 out of 10. It's almost perfect, but it's still a casual sneaker. In terms of comfort, it takes a while for me to break this in. A couple of times, like say 5 times of wearing it breaks it in right away because I am used to this type of shoes. But if you're just starting to wear like Supergas, you might think that it's not as comfortable, but once it's worn out, it's the best sneaker in my opinion. It doesn't have that much sole support. That's why I think I'm just ranking this around 8.5 out of 10 because it's not too heavy like a Converse, you know, sneaker, but it's not the comfiest too because it doesn't give that much support. It's great for, you know, a Friday, casual Friday in the office, a half day of walking in a park, shopping at the mall. But if you're looking for a full day like theme park shoes, this is not it because it doesn't give you that much support. So like I said, comfort is 8.5 out of 10. Now in terms of quality, I would give this a 10 out of 10 just because, like I said, this is already my third pair, and the only reason why I let go of my last pair was because I wore it to, where did I wear that? I wore it to like I forget what you call it, like an indoor tubing kind of thing. It got wet and muddy, and there's no way that I could, you know, salvage it anymore. So that's why I got this pair. I have this pair in a 37.5, and I think it's perfect for my size 7 feet because it gives my wide feet a little bit of room. And yeah, I love this pair, and it's a pair that I keep on buying because it's so easy to use. Whenever it gets dirty, I just throw it in the washer. Like with every single shoe that I'm showing you right now, I just throw it in the washer and call it a day. And that's what I love most about these shoes, is that the fact that even though they're white, you might think it's going to be hard to maintain. Throw it in the washer, you're all good. It looks not brand new, but good enough for use again. So yeah, I love these Superga. They will always have a special place in my heart because it's my first big girl white sneaker. So the next shoe that I'm going to show you are my Ultra Boost. So these are the Adidas Ultra Boost. I think these are the first edition. They're the oldest ones. I love this because they're super lightweight. I love using it for running errands, going to the grocery store because it's so easy to, you know, just throw on. Versatility wise, I would give this, you know, a 7 out of 10 just because it doesn't look as good with dresses. It's a very sporty look that is catered toward a specific type of style. I only wear this when I'm wearing joggers, leggings, but not when I'm in a casual outfit because I just don't like, you know, wearing sporty or running shoes with casual outfits. It just doesn't, that's just not my style. But when it comes to comfort, this is a 10 out of 10. Amazing. You wouldn't feel any pain on your feet whenever you're using this. It's great for theme parks, that kind of thing. And it's very breathable as well, and lightweight because the material is that kind of knitted sock feeling. And then when it comes to the quality of these, I'm just not liking how the shoelaces are already yellowing. There's one thing that I've noticed is I wear out so quickly because I guess I'm flat-footed, I'm too heavy, I don't know, but they wear out so quickly with me. So a running shoe would last me only a year and a half, but with these ones, I think I've had this for over 3 years now and I still wear them constantly. So quality is really great except for the yellowing of all the shoelaces and the 3 stripes on this side. One shoe that I don't have at the moment but I want to talk about is the Adidas Superstars, the slip-ons one. I had the Stan Smiths for a while and I'll get to that later, but the Superstar ones, I'll insert a photo right here. These are the slip-on kinds, and for the longest time, I think this is already my second pair in 7 years, I think. Yeah, because I had one before when I was still living in the Philippines, and oh my gosh, these are the best tennis shoes that I've ever tried. Super lightweight and great for the airport because you just slip them on and slip them off. Super easy to put on. Versatility, this is something that I wear when I'm wearing shorts and more of a sporty outfit as well, just like my Ultra Boost one. So I would give this a 7 out of 10 because I can't really wear it for like a casual dress. It doesn't look as good, but it's great for casual outfits like joggers, shorts, you know, that kind of thing. But it is very comfortable, but one that I really love using when I'm, you know, traveling and wearing it to the airport because it's super easy to take off. It's super lightweight as well. So when it comes to comfort, I would give it a 9 out of 10. It's comfortable in a sense that it's very lightweight. You wouldn't feel it on your feet, but it doesn't give the sole doesn't give as much support and cushioning. So when I wear it throughout an entire day, I do feel like the ground sometimes on my feet, if you get what I mean. So it's something that I would wear for casual day outs, shopping at the mall. But if you're traveling, like walking around constantly, 12-hour, you know, touring and whatnot, it will wear out and you will feel the ground at the end of the day. So like a half-day tour, it could work. But if it's a full day, choose another pair of shoes or like alternate with another pair. When it comes to the quality, like I said, this is already my second pair. Adidas shoes they hold up very nicely. Like I don't wear them out too quickly, and I would say the quality is 10 out of 10. It's the best. One of my favorite pairs, Cole Haan. So these are the Cole Haan 0 Grand. I think this is the knit version. I also had the traditional kind of like leather suede material, but these ones are my favorite and I have them in white, of course, to go with every outfit. Like I said, I love wearing white sneakers, but sometimes Monday to Thursday, I need to be a little bit more dressy at work, and this is the pair that I throw on because it has that classic Oxford look that makes it look less casual, you know what I mean? So I love this because they're super duper lightweight. This is the shoe that I would recommend if you're looking for something that's so versatile. I would give this a 10 out of 10 because I could wear this with pants, skirts, dresses, wear it to work, wear it to a casual, you know, Sunday, and it just looks really great because, like I said, an Oxford is a great, you know, classic silhouette or classic style that would go with everything. And the fact that, you know, it's very comfortable as well. I wore this to Disney for a full day and it didn't feel like I was walking around the full day just because I was wearing this. So when it comes to comfort, 10 out of 10 again. Quality is 10 out of 10. I've had this for over 3 years now and they still look good as new. And like I said, I just threw everything in the washer recently, so everything is kind of clean. Like I'm holding the soles because I haven't used them out yet. But yeah, these are one of my favorites. I would highly recommend this if you're just looking for a good pair of white sneakers that you could wear to the office, to a casual day, running groceries, running errands, but you still want to look like, you know, you tried. Classic Cole Haan 0 Grand. Okay, next pair. So this is something that I bought because I always see it on social media. Rothys. I have flats from Rothys as well, but the slip-ons, I wear this with everything. I wear this everywhere. Every trip that I go to or every trip that I have, I always bring this pair because it's a no-brainer. It goes well with everything. The way that the slip-ons look, it looks great with the dress, shorts, skirts, pants, everything, you name it. It looks great. I love that it's all white and then just has this like dark blue detailing, which is, you know, kind of like their branding, but it's very sleek and it's easy to clean as well. You just have to take off the soles and throw them in the washer and you're good to go. The only problem is I stained it, I think, with oil. I'm not sure if you guys can see it right there, so I may need to spot clean this. When it comes to comfort, this is a 10 out of 10. It's so comfy for my wide feet because the material is, I think this is recycled plastic bottles, like a portion of it. I'm not sure if it's all or a portion of it, but yeah, they're really marketing their products as like sustainable because most of the materials that they use for the shoes are made out of recycled plastic bottles. And then, like I said, it's very stretchy, so it gives my feet room to move. And then the soles have support. Even though these are really lightweight slip-ons, it has some support and kind of like a memory foam on the soles. That way, for my feet, they don't hurt as long as I'm using this. These are the shoes that I wore to, like, when Patrick and I went to Mount Fuji in Japan and we hiked up. It was, I wouldn't recommend you guys wearing this if you're hiking up the mountain. There's like areas that's muddy because I almost slipped, you know. But the fact that I was able to wear this from, like, I don't know, we started the day at 5 a.m. and then got home at like almost midnight, my feet didn't hurt at all. These are the best shoes. Comfort is 10 out of 10. Quality is also 10 out of 10 because like I said, these are the shoes that I use all the time. Every travel, wherever I'm going, when I don't know what to wear for work, these are the shoes that I throw on. You just have to wear a thin pair of socks whenever you're using this because it doesn't give you enough room for like a thicker pair. So a good like nylon spandex type of sock would go really well with this because it's thinner. Like I said, I wore this to Fuji and then it got all muddy, so I needed a new pair, which brings me to this pair right here. These are my Nike Air Force Ones, and while it's a great pair of sneakers, I do feel like this pair makes my thighs look chunkier and just makes me look short and stout, which I don't mind, but I have better options. So if you're kind of like me, wherein you're more petite, a little bit more on the rounder side, these shoes just make me look chunky. But nonetheless, I still love them because I feel like it brings out an edgier side of me because they look more of like a streetwear style of shoes. It's a classic, you know, Air Force One that goes well with a lot of my pants, kind of more edgier looks. I wouldn't necessarily wear this with a dress. You can definitely throw it on with a dress. It still looks fine. But like I said, whenever I wear this with something that's, you know, flowy, it just doesn't look good on me because I don't have enough legs to elongate myself and it just looks chunky. But I like wearing this when I'm wearing leggings, like anything that slims me down. And then these are the only focal point that's a little bit not flowy, because when I'm a little bit, you know, bulkier, that's fine. But if I pair it with like a dress, like a flowy dress, it's not a good look for me. When it comes to the versatility of this, like I said, it's a 7 out of 10 because I can only wear it with so much because of my height. It just doesn't look good with a lot of my flowier type of clothing. But when it comes to, you know, wearing it with joggers, that kind of like street style look, it takes the cake. It goes well with everything because it's all white, you know. And then when it comes to the comfort, a lot of people think that these are very comfy and that you could wear it to like a theme park day. But I don't recommend that because when you break these in, it takes a while because it's all leather all over and even on the tops, on like the tops of your toes. So the first time that I wore this, my feet were not happy. I actually thought of selling it because I always thought that it was the comfiest shoe because of how people rave about it. Just was not it. It took a while for me to break this in, and now I love it for running to the grocery store because, you know, sometimes you just want to look edgy while you're shopping for produce. I still have it because, like I said, there are days where I actually need a little bit of lift when I'm wearing one of my flowier wide leg pants, and this is what I like to use with it. When it comes to the quality, it's holding up pretty well. The stitching is still intact. It's not, you know, breaking up. The leather is not breaking up or anything, even though I've washed this multiple times already. So I mean, it's a Nike pair of shoes, and I'm sure you guys all know a pair of Nike shoes holds up. But yeah, I felt like this was too street and casual whenever I'm in my wide leg pants that are not denim. So then I bought another pair. These are one of my most recent pairs. I just got them last year around October, and I've been seeing this brand for a while. This is the On brand. I'm always associated with the On Cloud, but On Cloud I think is one of the models of their shoes, but On. So they're known for their running shoe because of how lightweight it is, but I didn't know that they had this style, which is more of a casual sneakers. I think this is the original Roger Advantage. So it's kind of like a hybrid between my Air Force Ones and the Adidas Stan Smiths. I like this because the Adidas Stan Smith has some branding, like you know it's Adidas and it looks more casual, whereas the On, it's more, you know, sophisticated in the sense that it's more minimal. Like if you know when it comes to the branding. And it's a pair that I wear with my wide leg trousers because they look a lot better. They're not as casual as my Air Force Ones, but they're still as comfy, not at first. So similar to the Air Force Ones, this has more of like a leather material around the shoe, so it takes a while to break in. I think I wore this ever since I got it in October. It's the shoe that I've worn every single time I went to the office, to a weekend hangout thing, when we went to DC, when we went to Disney, and it took that long to break it in, like around 2 to 3 months. I bought my boyfriend the same pair, and he was very apprehensive of wearing it at Disney because it just hurts because it's taking so long to break it in. Wait, let's start with versatility. Versatility, it's actually 10 out of 10. I can wear it to the office. I can wear it on a casual day out. Amazing. Comfort takes a while. It's lighter than my Air Force Ones, but when it comes to the sole support, I would say that it's kind of similar. But if you want something that's lighter than the Air Force Ones, you don't want something heavy, go for the On Roger Advantage because it gives off the same look, but it's more sleek, more mature. It's not as casual, and it's a lot lighter. Ako kasi, personally, I don't like heavier shoes. I feel like it adds to the pain that I feel at the end of the day when I'm walking, and I'm someone who likes to walk a lot. So yeah, I highly recommend the Roger Advantage if you're looking for a sleeker pair of Air Force Ones, or you're looking for a more mature pair but kind of like along the same style family. And then when it comes to the quality, so far, I mean, I can't really speak to it that much just because I've only had this for a couple of months, but so far I kind of like it. I mean, the soles still feel good. They don't feel like they're already, you know, flat or anything like that. So far I'm liking it. It takes a while to break in. Just be patient. It's kind of like the Dyson Airwrap. It takes a while, you know, for you to love it. So, but overall I love how it looks, and sometimes the looks are greater than how it feels. So yeah, highly recommend this if you're looking for something similar to the Air Force Ones, but something that's more mature. Okay, down to my final pair and my newest pair, the Allbirds 3 Dasher. So I bought this because I wanted a new pair of running shoes, but something that I could use when I'm, you know, running to the grocery store, or actually originally it was for Disney when my boyfriend and I went, but it got delivered like a day after we left for Disney, so I wasn't able to use it there. But I've used this a lot for running outside, and it's the best running shoe because I like how it's so sleek and it's brandless when you look at it. It's actually a tech bro uniform, I think that's what they call it, because it's one of those, you know, social media brands digital brands that you see nowadays. But yeah, their selling point to this is it's more sustainable as well because of 3 fibers and not synthetic fibers, and it's, you know, lowering your carbon footprint as well, and they're very lightweight. This is why I love it. When it comes to versatility, I can only wear this when I'm running, you know, working out, or with like very, very casual leggings kind of day. I can't wear this with jeans. They just don't sit well with me. Well, I don't like how that looks. Maybe some shorts here and there, but not with dresses as well. So versatility, I would give it a 7 out of 10 because you can wear it with all the other things, but I can't make it look, you know, feminine. like with a dress and whatnot. At least I can. It just doesn't look good on me. When it comes to comfort, 10 out of 10. So lightweight. The soles give you so much support. When I used this for running, I couldn't even feel the ground. It felt like I was running on clouds. Wait, ibang branding yata yun. But yeah, it felt like I was literally running on clouds. So lightweight. When your feet lands on the ground, it absorbs all the impact. And for someone who has knee problems, these are the best running shoes that I've tried so far. When it comes to the quality, I can already tell it's holding up pretty well, and the material that they used, while it is very, you know, kind of like that cloth material and fibers, it feels very well made, that it's not gonna rip and fall apart after a while. Like I said, I just got this, so I can't really speak to the quality that much, but overall, these are the most comfortable shoes that I have in my collection right now. So if you're looking for a new pair of running shoes, the 3 Dashers are worth it. So that's actually every single thing in my white sneaker collection. I have a white sneaker for every single outfit or occasion that I can think of already, and it took a while for me to build this up. And then have a shoe on rotation. That way I don't wear it out as quickly, and then I don't really need to buy another pair. Do I really need that much white sneakers? I don't own other colors of these sneakers. I always buy white. I just gravitate toward getting a white pair. I used to think like I need one color of this, one color of that, but whenever I do that, I just don't use the colored ones as much as these white ones. So it kind of makes me think that sometimes it's not about the variety, but what do you gravitate toward more? So it's the same thing with my sister's bag. She would always, you know, think that, oh, I would always buy a black handbag, but at the end of the day, that's what she likes using, and it's what goes well with every outfit. So I think that's why it works. So while I do have a lot of white sneakers, I don't have other sneakers in other colors. This is it. I have other types of shoes like sandals and whatnot, but for when it comes to sneakers, this is every single sneaker that I have, and it's in all white because it just goes well with everything, you know. But yeah, I'll link everything in the description box, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Once again, it's Eunice. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!